On 18th of December 2022, Argentina won the FIFA World Cup after 36 years. On 15th of July 2024, Argentina won the Copa America consecutively after winning it in 2021. The master of these achievements, Lionel Scaloni. Of course, the players did most of the work, but Argentina always had extraordinary players. In recent years, they seemed to lack someone who would guide them to trophies, and that someone became Lionel Scaloni. His naming as the next Argentina football national team manager unleashed a wave of criticism in the country, including the legendary Diego Maradona. Not good when not even God himself likes you. The criticism came mainly because of Lionel Scaloni's lack of experience as a football manager, at least at the required level. His appointment at the time was also viewed as a lack of vision from the Argentinian Football Federation side. But Lionel Scaloni proved everyone wrong, and he did it in the best way possible, turning his doubters into loyal followers, especially after the World Cup win, a trophy that eluded the nation ever since Diego Maradona left the field. The former great football player of Deportivo La Coruña implemented a simple-looking tactical setup, but one that played on his team's strengths. A 4-4-2 on paper, but one that can easily become a 2-4-4 in attack, starting with a sweeper keeper on support duty in goal. It's not mandatory for the goalkeeper to be a sweeper one, but in a world where every player counts in possession, he must become a passing option at times. A back four made of two central defenders on defend duty, one wingback on support, and one wingback on attack. Lionel Scaloni prefers his central defenders to just defend and not participate in the possession game, but his wingbacks are a different story. They must provide the width of the tactic, help their teammates when they are in trouble in the middle of the field. Also, the left-sided wingback is asked to go further forward than his right-sided teammate. This is in a bid to release the winger and help him tuck inside to apply pressure in the half spaces. The midfield four are a wingback on attack, a mezzala on support, a box-to-box midfielder, and an inverted winger on support. They are set up like this as their movement is the core of the tactic. If the midfielders interpret their roles well, the tactic will be unstoppable in attack. The box-to-box midfielder is told to take more risks, get further forward, and move into channels. And the tactic duo are a trequartista and an advanced forward. The trequartista is required to relinquish his position on the pitch and move around, dragging some of the defenders onto him, while the advanced forward is required to do the opposite and look for space to attack into. As mentality, I chose positive. Attacking could also work, but be mindful that the attacking duties will make the players more aggressive on the ball. In possession, fairly wide attacking width, pass into space, and play out of defense. Argentina relies heavily on the wingers and forwards movement. Thus, the pass into space option is used. However, if the team you play against sit deep, take this option off as there is little to no space to pass the ball into, and either let the players decide or ask them to ward the ball into the box, to crowd the box and look for the mistake or the opportunity to score. Shorter passing diagonals and a slightly higher tempo. In transition, counter press, counter, and distribute the ball to the defense through short kicks. And out of possession, a mid-block and a standard defensive line. Sitting in a mid-block required the opposition to pass the ball around in a bid to drag Argentina out. And when this didn't work, they were forced to either play through balls, which had little to no effect, or to take the Argentinian players on, which resulted in 50-50 chances of success. Trigger presses more often and trap outside to make the team compact in defense. In my save, I moved to Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and in my first season, also using this tactic, we finished second in the league, scoring 98 goals and conceding 48. We even managed to win against Bayern Munich once, 2-1, but the greatest result came in the UEFA Europa League, where we won the trophy, in a poetic way in my save, against Ajax, my former club. Lionel Scaloni brought to Argentina a key missing element: stability off the ball. Argentina wrote another piece of their history under their manager, and let's see what they can do next.